Santorini, Greece, one of the most famous islands in the world. So beautiful with amazing views. The village of Ia looks like a work of art, with houses carved out of lava rock. When I say flying dress, what do you think of? I'll give you a hint. Think beautiful. Jones Getaways by Dream Vacations presents travel tips and recommendations with Nikki and Tommy. In this video, we cover how she found out prior to the flying dress with tips and recommendations.
Hi, I'm Nikki. Thank you for joining us. Well, me. Today is all about me because Tommy did not live this experience. We are Jones Getaways by Dream Vacations, a travel agency that wants to help you experience the amazing of the world. We are excited to announce that we are almost 700 subscribers. Yay! Thank you all so much and for taking the time to subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it, and we will continue sharing our travel experiences, our tips and recommendations, doing our best to help you make your getaway even better. For first-time viewers, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment or two. Now, about us. We are retired Army veterans with over 50 years of combined active duty service to our country. But now travel is our life. I normally have Tommy here to say, am I ready? I'm ready. Let's go. So how did I hear about the flying dress photo? I knew about the flying dress photos from seeing them all over Instagram. And I knew that was something that I wanted to do. And I finally got a chance to do it. I'm going to give you all the details. I knew I was sailing on the upcoming Virgin Voyages cruise, the Greek Island Glow, and the first port was going to be Santorini. So it was going to be a big occasion for me, and I knew I wanted to go all out. I researched the flying dress photographers, and I asked for referrals from some of my friends that had previously did this experience. So they actually referred me to a guy named Edward of Flying Dress Photographers, Santorini, and I contacted him via WhatsApp. He responded to me immediately and provided his rates and asked me to look at his IG page for reference so that I could select the color and give him my size of the dress. I did that, and I paid the deposit and set the scheduled date and the time. And then off to Athens, Greece, aboard the Resilient Lady. So I didn't go by myself. My good friend Megan went with me on this journey because she had previously used this exact company a year before. So I had previously checked the time that we were going to be in port in Santorini and scheduled my time to get off the ship as soon as possible. And we had to get a tender. So a tender is a passenger boat used to take passengers from the ship to the port when the ship cannot get into the dock. So I knew we needed to be first in line to get off so we can beat the crowd, because I had my photo shoot scheduled for 10:30 that morning. And y'all, oh my gosh, it was already hot at 10:30. So in Santorini, there's a cable car that you have to ride in to get to the top of the mountain. So we had already coordinated the pickup location with Edward, and he ended up dropping a pin, so I knew exactly where he was going to pick me up at. And it just so happened that it was the exact point where you get off the cable car. He met me right there. I didn't know who I was looking for, what he looked like. He didn't know what I really looked like. So he sent a picture of himself. And so we sent a picture of ourselves. So we knew who we were looking for. And once we met, he walked us to the location for me to change into the dress. Okay, so here's some inside scoop. Something that you probably don't really already know. But they know photographers have an assistant with them, and the assistant is the one that flips the tail of the dress up in the picture. Then they run out the way. So I changed into my dress in a mobile dressing room. We found a little corner for them to set up the dressing room. It was hot in there, but I got in there, and the dress that I selected was a red dress. You can configure it however you want. You can cross it over the front, just kind of like a bathing suit top. And so you configure the dress how you want it. There's a really long train with the dress, so you have to it's a handheld thing that you have to take with you when you're walking around the different areas. The photo shoot took about 2 hours. We took pictures all over, on top of things, around things, behind things, front of things, structures. And it was different locations in the area. And he ended up taking about 200 pictures. So I changed back into my clothes in the mobile dressing room and paid the remaining balance in cash. Megan and I walked from Wia to Fida because we had a catamaran excursion planned for later that afternoon. So I didn't get a chance to experience the dreaded long cable car ride wait that I hear a lot of people talk about. So I don't have any experience with that. He took about 200 pictures, and he told me to take about 30 days before I would receive a link, and then I could select 40 of my favorites, which I thought was perfect. Here are some tips. Research the flying dress photographers and ask for referrals from friends and any others that you know that have had this previous experience with the dress, just for validation. The WhatsApp is the most consistent way to communicate when traveling internationally. Bring a towel and a battery handheld fan, sandals, flip-flops with you because it is hot, and a lot of times you are moving quickly from location to location, and you definitely want to have something that you can slip in and out quickly. Don't go alone for safety precautions, and you pay your balance in euro, not in credit cards. My recommendation is to absolutely have this experience on your bucket list. It was something that I wanted to do. It was a milestone occasion for me, so I knew I wanted to have something to reflect back on. So that was my experience taking the flying dress photo shoot. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time. Bye.